Hello everyone and welcome to a new series I'm doing where I will just be running through derivatives. I'll have 3 examples per video and I will just run through and make them more progressionally. They will become harder as I get on through the videos. So start with easy and they'll just build up with experience over the course. Anyway, so like I said, 3 examples per video. I'm showing you the ones at the beginning, so if you want to watch these, you can. If you don't want to watch them, if they're too easy, or if you just don't feel like it, by all means don't watch it. But know that future videos will have harder examples, and I'll be running through them to show you how they are done, or how I do them. Without further ado, if we start with example 1, we have y equals x squared minus x. I'm not going to be doing proper notation. I'm just going to be writing them out as if anyone would. The most efficient way. Notation takes a long time and I'm not impressing teachers or whatnot. So we have our function y equals x squared take x. When we do derivatives, we have 2 here split by a minus sign. We focus on the first part, x squared. The derivative of x squared is 2x because you bring the 2 down and multiplied by the x, and then you take 1 off the power, which means it's 2x to the power of 1 minus 1, because when you bring the power down, you'll have 1 times x. If you take 1 off the power, you have 1 times x to the power of 0, which is 1 times 1. Therefore, we have 1. And also, you don't have to write the 1 to the x to the power of 1. You can just write it. Most people don't bother. But either way, that is the first example done. And I hope that makes sense. I'll do the second example. Here we have y equals 2x to the power of 3 minus 3x to the power of 2 plus 3. Okay, the derivative. Derivative of 2x to the power of 3. We have the 2. We'd bring the 3 down, multiplied by 3, multiplied by the x, take 1 off the power, and I'm left with 2, because we bring the power down and we take 1 off the initial power, minus 3x squared. The derivative of 3x squared is, we have a 3, we'd bring the 2 down, multiply it, and we'd take 1 off the power, so we'd have x to the power of 1. And we wouldn't add anything on because the derivative of a constant or a number is nothing, 0. You get rid of it. So we simplify this. 2 times 3 is 6, x squared minus 3 times 2, which is 6x to the power of 1. I'm going to leave the power of 1 out because you don't have to write it. And because we have a 6x on one side and 6x on the other side of the minus symbol, we can actually factor it out. And what we're left with is 6x bracket x minus 1. Because if we multiplied 6x on x, we'd get 6x squared. And if we multiplied 6x on negative 1, we'd get negative 6x. Okay. And for our third example, we have y equals x to the power of 3 over 3 plus 2x to the power of 1 over 2 minus x. Let's start with the first bit, which is x to the power of 3 over 3. Like the power rule suggests, we bring the power down and multiply it. So we have 3 We multiply that to x to the power of 2 on 3, because we take 1 off the power. Then we add that to, what if 2 times x to the power of a half, we do the derivative of that, we end up with 2. We bring the power down, multiplied by a half, x, and then we take 1 off the power. A half take 1 is negative a half, because 0.5 take 1 is negative 0.5. And minus the derivative of x is just 1. Simplify this. We have the 3's here. We can cancel it because when you're multiplying 3 and then also dividing 3, you cancel them out. So we're left with x squared. We have 2 multiplied by a half. Pretty much the exact same. It is the exact same thing as before. You have 2 multiplied by x and then divided by 2. So it's just 1 multiplied by x to the power of negative a half. I'll get to that in a second. Take 1. Touch it up a bit more. So I'll have x squared plus. Now when you have x, when x is on the top of a fraction, because technically this is all over 1. If you have x on the top of a fraction and it's to the power of it has a negative power, you can actually bring it down to the bottom and it will make it positive. So you'll have 1 over x to the power of a half. If it was negative on the bottom, you would bring it up to the top and make it positive. But because it was negative on the top, we can bring it down and make it positive by putting it on the bottom. And then what we're left with is minus 1. Simplify this just a little bit more, and we have x squared plus 1 over square root of x minus 1. This is because x to the power of a half is the square root. That's it. Okay, I hope this helped. I hope this helped with showing you and running through the examples. Thanks for watching. Catch you next time.